Hey guys, it's Maggie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a chit chat get ready with me type tutorial thing, and it's going to be surrounding the color peach, which I am a huge fan of. The color, the fruit, the scent, the whole shebang. So I thought that I would bring this video to you guys before the summer ends so we can kind of have our last dose of glowy peach bronzy goodness. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get on to the video. So I already have moisturizer on both my skin and my lips just to make sure everything is nice and, you know, easy to work with. I'm going to start off by using my e.l.f. Eyelid Primer, the Old Faithful. While we're waiting for that to all sink in, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I kind of have a mixture of products sitting out here. Not really sure if I'm going to use all of them, but I'm going to start off with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in the color Ash Brown, by the way. I'm just going to use this brow pencil today just to kind of define the tail and like the arch area of my brow. I don't usually bring it all the way in because I find that it kind of gets a little bit too harsh or just not quite my favorite look. You see how much more defined and intense this brow already looks? I love that. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a tiny bit. That's probably close enough, you know? So what is new with you guys in this world? How's everything going? Can you believe it's already August? I cannot believe. I just can't. It feels like just yesterday it was April, to me at least. So that's a little bit crazy. I finished my summer job, so now I'm just chilling out and filming videos and doing my driver's courses and everything and getting ready for my California trip, which I'm going on the 21st of August. So I'm really excited about that. I just cannot wait to be back in the land of the ocean, the sun, Jamba Juice, palm trees, sand, sunsets. I'm just very excited about this. In my last chit chat get ready with me, I asked you guys if you wanted to see more California vlogs, and somebody did say in the comments, please do California vlogs, so that's all I need. I didn't need that much of a nudge, and it's gonna be different from the last time I was there because we're doing a lot of different things, and we're kind of being more like actual tourists. Like, we're not just staying in Disneyland, we're actually staying up in Hollywood, and then we're gonna be staying in like Huntington Beach as well. So it's a little bit different than just staying, you know, at the Disneyland park. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm gonna go with my Jane Iredale eyeshadow in Slate Brown. I'm gonna go with my little Real Techniques brow brush. This is my favorite angled brush. It is amazing, especially if you do have larger eyebrows. It is so, so good. And just kind of like filling in the inner area and just filling in the gaps. I kind of did a bit of that off camera because you guys just need to do this a million times. This is an amazing brow powder. So, so good. And lastly, I'm gonna set it all in place with my Gimme Brow from Benefit. I've kind of been neglecting this little guy, and I love him. So I don't really know why. You know how sometimes things just kind of get buried and you just need to take them out again? That might just be because I have a lot of makeup, but you know, happens to me. So now going back to the eyes, I'm going to grab this little NARS Duo. I'm just going to take this highlight shade and I'm just going to use this just to kind of set my primer in place just before we blend any other shadows on top. Then for my crease today, I'm going to take this NYX Matte Bronzer. This is the shade Light. I just started using this, but I haven't used it in my crease yet, so we shall see. Hopefully it works out well. I think this might be a really good shade though for my crease, this look, because it's very warm tone. Turned out really nicely, actually. The main star of our show with this look is this Vira eyeshadow in the shade Clover. This is just absolutely gorgeous. So I think we're gonna place this all over our lid today. We're gonna go bold. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, yes. Oh, just like a nice light wash of color. I love that. So, you guys, we have to talk about a couple things. First off, the obsession with Outlander has continued. I am now reading the books. I'm still watching the show. I'm a little bit worried though because I'm pretty sure my favorite character gets tortured in the next episode. I don't even know if I want to watch it, but I probably will, let's be honest. Of course I will. I love it. I mean, Claire drives me up the wall sometimes. She's just so stubborn, but you know, you have to have a stubborn character, I feel like, in almost every single TV or movie. You know what I mean? I don't know why that is. There has to be somebody who's stubborn. But talking also about Outlander, I'm going to visit the FIDM campus in LA when we're away in California, and they have an exhibit in their museum that is all based around costuming for TV. And I was like, oh, I wonder if we should be going to this, you know, museum. I wonder if there's anything I know in it. They have costumes from Outlander in the exhibit. I am stoked. I mean, it's costumes that I haven't seen yet, because I think they're from season 2, but I don't even care. I've seen them on Instagram. That's all I need to know. Also, they have costumes there from Agent Carter too, which I'm so excited about. But I think that's just really cool. Like, I am so excited to visit that campus. Not just because of the museum, but that's just like the cherry on top. I'm just gonna take my crease brush one more time and just kind of blend out the edges, just to make sure everything is, you know, seamless. Next, we're gonna go on to the other shade, which really complements this. This is the NYX Prismatic Shadow in the shade Liquid Gold. I love this shade, it's absolutely beautiful, but I haven't used it on camera yet, so hopefully it comes across nicely. I'm just gonna like pack it on with a nice light shader brush. I'm not putting too much on yet. I kind of want to build up the color because, you know, I don't want to go overboard. I still want the peach to be the main focus. But you guys, I am so excited to go to California. You just have no idea. I feel like I'm at home when I'm there. It's just, you know, just one of those things. But on another note, Jasmine is in Japan right now, and I'm living vicariously through her Instagram, pretty much, because I'm just like waiting. I have like a notification for like all my friends on Instagram, so when Jasmine's pops up, I'm like, ah! And I go and I like her photo, I'm like, oh my god, she's in front of a Buddha, like, you know, because I've never been anywhere in Asia, and it just is really cool to see it, you know, see someone that you know is there, and like, I'm really excited to see her photos when she gets home as well. I want it to be a little bit more dramatic, so again, I'm just packing it on. I think that's as even as we're gonna get. I did the other eye off camera just so you didn't have to, you know, watch the same thing over and over again. Next, we just did the exact same shade from the NARS palette we used before, and I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone with this. Actually, a really nice brow bone shade. For lashes today, I'm just gonna use the NYX Curvaceous. Okay. Another thing I have to mention, now that we're done the eyeshadow, and I feel like I can kind of relax a little bit, I've been obsessed with Once Upon a Time recently. Just getting back into it, because I was an avid fan of Once Upon a Time for the first like 2 seasons, and in season 3, for some reason, I just kind of lost my obsession with it. I think it was because of the storylines weren't quite as good as they were in the first couple seasons, because, you know, they never really quite are. I'm just rewatching the first season right now, and I love every single minute of it. If you've never watched it, I would really give it a chance. I mean, the special effects kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, the green screen is not as good as it could be, you know. I don't know who my favorite character is, though. I really used to love David, but now, to be honest with you, I think I really only like Prince Charming. I'm not a huge fan of David. When I first used to watch it, I loved David, but now I'm like, he's a D-bag. You need to get your affairs in order, literally, you know what I'm saying? Really love the show, and I think part of the reason I like it is, of course, it's Disney, but it's almost kind of edgy for Disney, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of death and other shiz, but I really like it. Now I'm just gonna line my waterline with the NYX Wonder Pencil. I'm gonna do this off camera because it's a little bit gross to watch in my opinion. This is just gonna really brighten up my eyes, and I never skip this step. I'm just gonna give my lashes another quick curl. Also off camera, I'm just gonna use my NARS eyeliner. This is the larger than life long wear liner in the shade Veneto, which is like a black color. I'm just gonna put this in my tight line. I just don't want to do this on camera again because it's very hard to get this in frame. And I don't think you'll need to see that. I think you kind of get a good idea of what I'm doing. So now going to the face makeup, I'm gonna first prime using this Pixi Flawless Beauty Primer. I really want a glowy look to my skin today, and this is really gonna help me get that. It also coincidentally is also a like peachy kind of tone, which I love, so. So now to color correct a little bit, I'm going to use this e.l.f. concealer. It's just part of their $2 line. It's a little bit too dark for me, but I use it just as the color corrector. It's not going to be super dramatic, but I just want to help brighten up that area just a little bit. I'm going to use my ring finger, blend all this out. I'm currently pre-filming like a ton of videos for you guys to watch because I want to make sure I can edit them and upload them before I go to California. Just so I can kind of have them scheduled. So for my foundation today, I'm just going to mix the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum and the Body Shop Lightning Drops. This is really going to give me like a nice glow. I love this foundation from Bourjois. It's just beautiful. I'm just going to blend this out with this Sigma Angle Top Kabuki, the F84. I'm just going to use a brush today because I want to make sure I have a decent amount of coverage. I think it's kind of good to, you know, like stray from the beauty blender once in a while. Now I'm going to go with under eye concealer. I'm using the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Concealer in the shade Fair Light. Actually, I haven't used this on camera yet, but I've been trying it out, and I do like it. I'm not sure if it's like my top fave. I mean, it's a little bit too soon for me to tell. But I do like it. And I'm just going to start by blending this out with this Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, I think. The name is kind of rubbed off, but I'm just gonna kind of tap it all in. I do love with the glow that gives my skin. You can definitely see it already. Now to brighten up a little bit more, I'm using this Benefit Dandelion Shy Beam. This has been my obsession recently. I'm just gonna take it on this little Real Techniques shading brush, and I am just going to kind of dot it where I think I need it, especially it's like on the high points of my face. This is just such a beautiful product. I will probably buy this for the rest of my life. Now to conceal this beauty on the top of my cheek, I'm going to use my Benefit Boing concealer. It might not even help that much, but we shall see. So to kind of set the high points of my face, I'm going to go back in with that NARS Duo. I'm going to take the highlighting color, and I love this powder as a under eye highlight because this really sets everything in place. I think that's really important to help your makeup stay on as long as it possibly can. Then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Powder just to make sure everything is set down in place. Alright, now we're going to go back to the eyes since we finished like under eye concealer and everything. I'm going to use LOC by Tati One and Done Shadow Stick in the shade Day Trip. It's a beautiful gold color. I'm just going to smudge this on the outer area of my lower lash line. And then before it dries, I'm just going to use this little angled brush just to go in and blend it out a little bit. Going back to with that NYX Prismatic shadow in liquid gold, I'm just smudging this right on top. Last, I'm going to go back in with the Clover eyeshadow by Vira. And again, I'm going to smudge that on top. I love that color mixture. Now we're going to go on to the rest of the face makeup. I'm first going to start off with that NYX bronzer, the matte bronzer. I'm just going to take this and use it kind of as a warm, contoury bronzing product. I'm just going to use this Real Techniques blush brush. I didn't want anything too cool tone for this because I want it to be like a very warm, glowy look, so that's why I decided not to use like a cool tone contour. So it's almost like a more concentrated bronzer, you know? Now we're gonna go with a second bronzer. I know I'm really extra, but you know, it's my channel, I might as well. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. The difference between this one and the NYX one is this one's actually a glowy, kind of more satin finish bronzer, so it's gonna actually give you the glow. This bronzer literally smells like a tropical vacation, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm just taking a little bit of this on this duo fiber brush. And we're just gonna lightly kind of go on the outer perimeters. I'm going to go on to blush. I'm going to use this Tarte Celebrated blush. I love this. It's a beautiful matte peach. So it's still going to bring the peach theme, but it's not super bright, so it's not going to take away from the eyes, you know what I mean? So now we're going to my favorite part, which is highlighting. I'm using Becca Champagne Pop today. It's just a really pretty peach highlight. I'm also taking it kind of down to my cheek area too, so I get like that full highlighted effect. Oh, that glow is just beautiful. A little bit on my nose. A little bit of my Cupid's bow. Going to lips, I'm going to start off with the Starlooks lip liner in the shade Naked. It's really more of a peach, but we'll go with it. I'm just gonna line my lips regularly. Next, I'm going to use the Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Bellissima. I'm just going to take a little bit of this on a little brush, and we're just going to start applying. We'll do as much as I feel. Now I'm going to go with a gloss. I'm using the NARS Orgasm Gloss. I know it's a classic color. It's very pretty in peach. So here's the finished look. I really, really like it. It's so beautiful, warm, peachy, glowy. So that's it for today's makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I really hope this inspired you guys in some way to experiment with more color or, you know, just to try different makeup styles and techniques and things. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, please do and become part of the Mysticals 98 family. I'd really, really appreciate it. If you want to keep up with me on social media, I have Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. All the links are in the description box. I love you so much, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!